Hi everyone, I'm the SDI you never really got rid of, and we're playing NieR, and it's like Kingdom Hearts again. Jesus Christ, right? So we talked to Jackass in the last one. Yeah, okay, yeah. We saw this in the last episode. There you go. This is new. This is new. This isn't going to be one that we can do right now. It's going to be a bit longer.
All right, see that jerk over there? I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Now, fight!
Excuse me. Guessing we've got to. Cool. Really easy fighting.
Requested mission completed.
Great, cool. Oh man, oh man, oh man, that was great! Hey, did you know that Android Battle Fever is actually quite similar to the human emotion of love? So, if we want to know what all those human records are always going on about, all we need to do is let our fists fly. Makes the whole world feel more romantic, don't you think? Right, I'm taking off my top. Hang on. It's like roasting in Britain. It's like 25 degrees. I went to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning yesterday, because I'm a proper night owl, and it was 22 degrees still, and I can't put a fan on myself, which is what I've been doing all night, because that would disrupt the audio. So I still don't have enough data. I could use some more help. Give her a hand. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we need you to wipe out those enemies out there without taking any damage, like at all. Zero, zip, nada. Or nada. Time to fight in the name of science. I used to really struggle with this one, and I've no idea why. It's not too difficult if you know how to dodge properly. And if you keep an eye on actually where you are. There you go.
Requested mission completed.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes, I love you, your Hargoons, I really do. Just look at all this data. Speaking of your Hargoons, I'm a bit surprised you types are so intellectual. I thought combat models were a bit more dense, less thinking, more killing and all that. Frankly, giving you any kind of intellect at all strikes me as pointless. Wow, Jackass. Nice. More data. I need more data! And you are going to help me, right? I'm sorry. So I've had enough. I like you. You've got guts, metaphorically speaking, of course. Yeah, this is where we've got to stop. So we're just going to run. Oh, it doesn't let you go. We can't kill these in 30 seconds or less, so let's just... Like, they're level 20 and we're level 13. Like, we've just leveled up, so... I mean, there is a possibility we could... Yeah, no. Are you serious about this? Come on already. Yeah. No? Okay, it's fine. So, we're gonna... yeet ourselves down this cliff. Yeet! Oh, I just love movement in this game, it's so much fun. Da 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 da. Because I realised I've got all places but one. Wow, that was just offensive. Are you kidding me? Excuse me, Queens. So, heat is actually really bad for me because I'm ginger and I barely drink anything. So like I'm constantly dying when we have to when it's this sort of weather. Like our nights at the minute in the UK are as cool like as at the time of recording. Like I can talk a little bit more about topical issues in this series because I've got less backup. But yeah, like it's as cool as an average summer's day here at night now. Like I'm just my fan is my new best friend. I'm just dying. So yeah, this is the end of that one dude. My time is up. But I was just here like before recording today, I tried really hard to just keep cool, so I left the back doors open, but because I live in quite a family area at the minute, anyway, especially like when I'm at my parents', I live in quite a family area, so a lot of the things around me, a lot of houses around me have kids, and they're obviously keeping the windows open at night, and me talking, potentially swearing, just yelling, screeching my feelings. I don't want them to hear, so my back doors, I've got the patio doors, I've got to stay shut.
Hello there. Hello? Testing.
Pascal? Is that you?
9S. Yes, it is me. Many apologies for the sudden transmission. I heard that you were searching for the missing child, yes? Well, if you would, please consider this a personal request from myself as well. Go find the child as quickly as you can. She's such a good little girl, and so fond of her sister. She's
Whereabouts is she? Where the hell is she?
probably somewhere around the desert at the moment. That's where she's likely to find the dented plate her sister needs.
Got it.
Thank you so much. And please be careful, alright?
Pascal's so lovely. Like, we stan Pascal. She is over there, right? I did think she was. Let's go. Oh, it's so hot to actually breathe. My place where I live on my own, or with someone I work with, that's really cool in terms of temperature-wise. Hey there, are you the machine that came out here looking for the spare part? Huh? Who are you? Your sister asked us to look for you. She did? Really? Really? So, what do you say we head home? I'm not gonna cry. It's fine. I was so scared. With so much emotion though, I know.
Let's get her back to Pascal's village.
How'd you get lost out here anyway?
I was looking for my sister's part. Got scared.
Oh, come on now, don't cry. Did you at least find what you needed?
She'll be happy, right?
I'm sure she will. But I bet she'll be even happier to see you back home, safe and sound.
Considering 9S like the enemy are machines, he's so lovely to this little girl.
Mister, what is the desert?
No one made the desert. It's just an area that lost all its vegetation due to a lack of precipitation. This caused lasting changes in the soil, which means plants aren't able to... Soil? It's dirt. Ground. The stuff we're walking on?
Actually, fun fact for you, the Sahara was actually made by humans. The hottest and most deserty place in the world, yeah, that was made by humans. It was made by, instead of African farming, European style farming. So African style farming is they walk around, they move around, they move from place to place. but westernized farming, such as European, stays in one place, and because of that, the ground couldn't grow properly because the livestock was eating all the plants. So it actually really affected the soil because of it.
Wind is just a force caused by changes in temperature and atmospheric pressure and... Huh. That's actually a hard question now that I think about it. Kinda deep, really. I mean, where does the wind blow from? But what do you think, 2B?
Don't know, don't care.
Oh, the easy way. I used to always heavily rely on my pod, but the more like level up you get, the less you rely on your pod. Like, I tend not to rely on my pod at all in this playthrough. I still have it on, don't get me wrong, it's useful to get, I just forget half the time. So you have to rely on just stuff, mainly because I don't like the Gatling gun as much. There's 3 pods you can get, and I much prefer pod B, which is hidden. It's a short-range laser, and it just is so much better in my opinion than the Gatling gun. It's personal preference.
Well, machines can't really make children. Neither can androids, now that I think about it. 2B? Little help here?
Huh? You're the chatty one. Work it out.
Oh. Wow, it's getting late. Let's get you home already.
I acted like most parents would. Ooh, the big boys are out to play. Try and kill the little ones first. There you go, got him. Pick up. Blow. She's a f***ing powerhouse. It's a cute little side quest, it's not too difficult. I was playing around with the jumping last night as well, and realised there's 2 different jumping styles. So there's that one, and there's that one. So there's like a backflip and a somersault one. And it's depending on when you, like, press X. Yeah. We will wear it with pride. Bye, friend. Key items? It's cute, isn't it? Right. Oh. Well, we're off. Where's she gone? Is she...
Well, that was exhausting.
Yep.
Is she still there? Like, if we went back... No, she just teleports herself, right? That's fine. She just yeets herself off to Pascal's village. I know we use evade quite a lot when I'm travelling around the world, because evade makes you run, and the longer you're running uninterrupted, so trips, jumps, falls, means that you the faster you go to a certain level. See, I've just got faster. So if I now trip on something, if I jump if I attack or get attacked, or anything that disrupts the run, I don't sometimes run as fast. I'll pick up the pace, but evade means you run. And also there's a little bit more of a distance. It's just a kind of way to make the world that little bit smaller, because it is quite a substantial world, running from the desert to Pascal's village, or the desert to the resistance camp even, like, and this isn't even the full world. This is still, I want to say, I think there's 5 main areas. 1, 2, I don't know, 4 main. There's 4 to 5 main areas. And it's just kind of like connecting them together. Or maybe there's 3. Like city ruins, the forest, and desert. Down there, oh excuse me, is actually really really difficult enemies. And there's loads of them. You can get back up through an elevator, but yeah, if you want a challenge, jump down there. You've got to slow your fall because it is quite a big jump. We'll be going down there at some point, but not right now. I ran around the city just as a quick grind earlier, while trying to cool down. I should have really kept the PlayStation off. I bought in Rene specifically because there we go. Specifically because of the problem I had yesterday that I'm getting again today. Just certain foods and drinks don't. I hate peppermint. Ugh, aren't great. See, the shops. So if we go to this one, it carries weapons. Can't buy all of them. They're not that great. So if we have a look at the axe, we'll compare it to Beast Lord. So it's 280 to 350. It's got a. They've got good attacks. If we compare it to. Where's the. Oh, virtual. Machine sword, right. So it's 140 to 210. We'll look at the upgraded one, 252 to 378. It's still. It has a higher later attack, but its base attack is still worse. And it's a smaller attack rate variance you can do. So we're going to slide down here. So seductively. For this side quest. Ah! Oh no! Sorry, it's something brought. Mercy, please, just let us go. I think there might be some kind of misunderstanding here. You mean you aren't here to arrest us? No? Wait, why do you think I'd arrest you? We deserted the resistance. You what? We just wanted to find a place where the two of us can live our lives in peace. That's so wrong. Please, don't tell anyone we're here. Please. We're not with the resistance. We're your heart. We don't have any obligation to report you back to your superiors. Thank goodness. Still, if you guys stay here, they're gonna find you eventually. We don't have a choice. My locomotion, all I can think of is the Kylie song, my locomotion functions have been damaged, and we don't have the necessary materials to perform repairs. I don't suppose you'd bring us the materials we'd need. Huh? Who? Us? We can't get them ourselves, obviously. If we leave this place, we'll be found for certain. I know it's a lot to ask, but we promise to reward you. Please? Thank you. We just need an elaborate gadget to conduct the repairs. I saw one near the abandoned factory. Thank you again. We know you can do this. Do we have the stuff? No, we don't have the stuff. Okay, so we need to go to the factory. Thank you for bringing my sister home. I'm feeling much better thanks to the parts you found. Please, take this. I'm just thinking where I need to go. I had like a NieR in mind for this episode and I can't remember what. So that's cool. I think there's a quite a cool mission here. There is, cool. Don't tell me. You've heard tales of the genius inventor and came to see me straight away, yes? Quite, I'm sure of it. Yes, yes. After all, I am the genius whose very name makes the earth itself tremble. Coming to me for advice proves a keen-minded and stout heart, yes. Why? If you invest but a little into my efforts, I shall provide you with all the desires of your imagining. Well then, care to invest in my life's work? Joy, elation, I never thought myself capable of such. And just between you and I, know that if you provide enough of an investment, I'll be able to provide certain dividends in return. Now then, what would you care to invest? We'll do 1,000. Very wise, very wise. A shrewd investor knows to strike where the iron's hot, eh? I look forward to a fruitful working relationship in our future. Quite. 2 days later. Eureka, I've done it. Feast your eyes and senses alike on my new invention. We've got copper ore. Rustic clump. Broken circuit. But alas, this stubborn work of genius is exhausted by my funding. Would you care to make a new investment? We will, like, invest later, don't get me wrong, but, like... Pardon? You accusing me of clicking my tongue in your general direction? Horrors, I would never. I am, after all, nothing without you. Is that not true? So we do have to invest in him, like, a lot of money. So it's a slow burner rather than a immediate thing. Like, we can't just finish it. I'm gonna go quickly back to the village and say that my name has been That One Dude. You've been watching me play NieR Automata. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.